And welcome back. Jody Jackson with you alongside a very special guest here at the Diamondbacks game tonight, Brigetta Barrett, a senior at the University of Arizona, also an Olympian, silver medalist in the high jump in London this year. And Brigetta, first of all, let me ask you, and I know you've been in front of millions and millions of people on television and 80,000 people at Olympic Stadium, but fantastic job tonight with the national anthem, especially on such an emotional day, 9/11. Just a beautiful job today.
Thank you very much. Yeah, I actually found myself getting quite emotional, especially when they flashed the picture of the man that we were commemorating and his family, because I'm actually originally from New York, so I remember that day quite vividly, and so it was very honorable for me to be able to sing the national anthem on a day like this today in the American sport arena, so thank you.
You did a fantastic job. You know, speaking of clutch performances, personal best at the Olympics, 6 feet 8 inches. How are you able to perform so well, as we see a single from Luis Cruz right there, but perform under the bright lights? I mean, we're talking millions and millions watching worldwide.
I mean, I spent my whole life preparing for everything that I want to be, like no matter what it was. When I was a kid, my mom raised me to believe that I can do and be anything that I want to be. So I just made sure that I worked hard to prepare for any moment that God might present to me. So I actually was very calm when I was competing in London. I had been at the world international level last year, the previous year at World Championships, and so God allowed me to experience that, I feel like, so that I can understand that these girls aren't better than me. They're just more experienced, so they have the composure. And so if I can just honestly believe in the ability that I already have, this can be my moment. And so with all the support of America, I mean, I can't do bad. So I just thank America, because they're the ones that gave me the extra boost that I needed to get it done.
That was my next question there. You talk about being prepared. You're doing your homework right now, aren't you? A senior at the U of A. What class is this for?
Español intensivo, intensive Spanish. Yeah, I love the language of Spanish. I grew up on it growing up in New York, and I definitely want to make sure that I leave school fluent, but also this year I'm going for Woman of the Year, so I want to make sure that my GPA stays well above a 3.5 so I can do everything that I can to achieve that.
Multi-talented. One thing I want to ask you, how special was it for you to have your mother with you? I know she's been battling breast cancer in London.
That was an amazing moment. You know, you dream of moments where you can honor your parents because they spend so much time in your life sacrificing for you. You never know what it's like to be a parent until you're in those shoes. And so my mom is actually one of the strongest women that I've ever known in my life. And my grandmother lost her battle to cancer. And so to see my mother fight that and not claim the disease and say, you know, I'm going to make it through. I don't want you to cry. I will be there when you make the team. And the Olympic trials wasn't even anywhere close to being happening when she told me that she was diagnosed, and she had that much faith in me and had that much faith that she would be there to support me. And so all I had to do was believe just like she believed. And so when I finished jumping, I was just like, where's my mom? Where's my mom?
So glad she was able to be there for you. You're an incredible young lady. Thanks so much, Brigetta.
It was an honor meeting you. Thank you for talking with me today.
All right, Greg and Luis, back up to you.
Thank you, Jody, and a very special young woman she is, Brigetta Barrett.